Okay, so let's do this. I was asked, since I'm helping so many people, and this person said I'm very inspiring, what inspires me actually. And to be honest, that's a very tricky question for me. That's something I'm not thinking about too often, but I mean, we all have something that drives us and that inspires us. So, let's start off. How did it start out for me? So, I used to play basketball. I wasn't always into fitness. That started due to a hip injury, which forced me to stop playing basketball. So I would say at that time, my inspiration wasn't like exactly one person. It was more like the commitment to a team that I had, and a team that had my back no matter what. So I am still in contact with a few of them, and I still consider them family. They are very important to me, and I spent almost 10 years of my life, most of my free time in that freaking basketball gym, and practiced before actual practice, after actual practice, on non-practice days. I've been meeting up with my friend Eula all the time to just shoot, practice your shot. And yeah, so it started with that. And I would say my inspiration at that time was trying to get better and having my team. Due to my hip injury, I had a hip dysplasia on both sides. I had to stop playing basketball. I was devastated about it, upset. It made me pretty angry that my body was that weak. So I started working out, going to the gym, and I started dancing hip hop. After that, my inspiration was probably my, at that time, boyfriend, who worked out with me, or like we started pretty much around the same time, and we weren't the whole time together, but like I kept staying with it. After that, after the motivation came the discipline. So, not like a role model or like some influencer that like inspired me. I never had that, to be honest. I've never been that way. So it was just literally me, like working on myself, focusing on myself, and just trying to get better. I also started going to school for exercise science in Germany, and yeah, so you just want to learn, you want to get better, you want to help people. Like that honestly and truly was always my inspiration, to train people, to be a personal trainer, to help people change their lifestyles, to help people change their mindsets, to help people get better, stronger, thinner, thicker, whatever their goal is, just to make them feel better about themselves, that they accomplished something, have more confidence in themselves, love themselves more. And that was always for me something like really, really important. So I knew that I have to work on myself first in order to help others, because I was broken ass girl when I discovered my vitiligo, and it started spreading and getting bigger, and like looking different than others just like totally shut me out of my confidence. So I had to regain that. I had to accept myself. I had to really work really hard on my mindset, which the gym helped me with a lot, because I was just accepted there for the work I put in. When I started teaching classes and so on, people were not like looking at me for that. They were just like looking at me for like, show me the exercises I got to do, or hey, your body looks good, or hey, you're doing that great, hey, you're a great teacher, And like when you see that you have other things to offer, like that you have more value than just what you look like, then you are someone, you are a person, you have a character, you have a soul, you have a heart. You're not just body. And as soon as I realized that and really spoke that into action and put it into my real life, like realizing that I am more than just white spots on my body, that was my inspiration too, like to be a better self, like to be a more confident and strong self. But especially my mind was, like I said before, very weak. I remember how I was like, when I was younger, trying to pick on other people, like pointing out flaws just because I was not in a good state of mind, which makes sense, but it still doesn't apologize for what I've been doing, you know. I really started working on that, and that's what I guess got me to the point where I am. And especially the past year, which has changed so much in my life. My inspiration was not a person, it was a company, and that was 1st Phorm. And they accepted me with open arms, the way I look, the way I am. They made me a better person, my coach especially, Lauren. So if someone inspired me that year, it's Lauren. Not by doing something crazy, but opening my eyes, giving me different perspective, teaching me how to handle certain situations. I grew so much, you know. I feel like I turned more and more into an adult, and like reacting differently, processing things first before I react. And yeah, this person, Lauren, and this company, period, like welcoming me the way I am and appreciating me that way, and giving me the title elite athlete exactly for what I used to hate myself for. Like for, I mean, not just that, but like giving someone who looks like me the chance. I know I don't look like every other girl, and that's fine. I am totally fine with that. But I know also that a lot of companies have been rejecting me because of that, because I don't look that way. And then again, I turned a shitload of companies down because they haven't valued me the way I value myself. But 1st Phorm was exactly doing that. They have been seeing me for my good and my bad sides, and they have worked with me to make me better. And in the end, now, what changed me the most was definitely that company, and the thought and the belief in that I can help